The outbreak is once again in focus. World Health Organization has declared the current outbreak as the country's most severe one. The global health body has blamed climate change partly for the spread in dengue in South Asian nation. The increasing number of cases, it has overwhelmed the healthcare system. The mosquito-borne disease, it has claimed over 600 lives since the outbreak began, out of which 300 fatalities were recorded just last month. Over 135,000 cases have been reported so far. While the cases are reducing in the capital, they seem to be rising in other parts of the country. Dengue, which is more common in tropical and subtropical climates, it's caused by mosquitoes. Its common symptoms include fever, nausea, vomiting, aches, including muscle, joint, and bone aches. These mosquitoes thrive in stagnant water and also spread like Zika and chikungunya and other viruses. However, the WHO, it has warned that cases of mosquito-borne diseases are bound to rise due to climate change in the coming years. Experts say countries in South Asia and Bangladesh reported dengue outbreaks due to a combination of climate change and El Nino's warming weather pattern. Countries in sub-Saharan Africa also recently reported outbreaks. Guatemala declared a national health emergency for its own dengue outbreak last week, and there is no vaccine or drug that specifically treats dengue. Prevention and control of dengue depend on vector control, early detection, and access to proper medical care, greatly lower fatality rates. Meanwhile, the WHO is providing support to strengthen surveillance and boost the laboratory capacity in Bangladesh.
All right, Shalom, Shalom. I want to start by saying, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahushai, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahushai, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahushai, Kalamna Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Kakodash, and also double honor, Sakya. Also double honor to the apostles and the elder bishops and the elders grand millstone. And citation to brothers out there pushing truth in the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Kakodash. All right. I'm back here again with another lesson. And this lesson is going into this disease called dengue. Okay, Bangladesh hereby West dengue outbreak on the record, and this whole you know this whole disease, or it's to do with the climate change. Damn. So everything nowadays that breaks out is to do with the climate change. Not now you can see though. We this climate change is gonna be real. Okay, when Esau brings forth, is that you people out there, you're gonna have to accept it, because he's creating certain things, and he's hitting you with those same things, and yeah, and you just have to accept it. Okay, and that's how Bashim Yashar bring these diseases forth using Esau, because you have to remember, when you read Job 9:24, it says the earth is given to the hands of the wicked. Okay, so Esau's ruling the earth right now. All right, and also the scripture says that he was given that great sword. So that great sword goes also into his science, his the science, the science area. Okay, of where he's capable of creating certain things. He creates. Okay, and what else is there? What is it? Oh yeah, Proverbs, I think 29:2. The people are mourning because the wicked are ruling. All right. Also, Revelation 11:18. Okay, the earth is defiled, or the earth is destroyed, because this devil Esau. Okay, is destroying the earth so he can bring forth his new order, man. All right, but that ain't gonna go on for too long, man. Anyway, so let's get a couple precepts here. It's the book of Luke 21:11. And a great earthquake shall be in diverse places, okay, and famines and pestilences. This is a pestilences right here, man. A fearful sights and a great sign shall there be from heaven. You do see certain certain signs of the chariots in heaven. All right, saying, signs of by coast, it's like a coast by Esau, like that fire over there in Hawaii. Okay, signs from the rain that these devils bring forth. Okay, like a lady over here in where I live in Brisbane, there has been like a random rain coming out of nowhere, man. Okay, this rain will come out of nowhere, and it happened. I want to say it happened 3 times, and this rain don't come on daytime. This rain comes in like first one it came, it was like 7 a.m. I mean, it's like 7 p.m. It's like it was 7 p.m. And on a map, like when you check your weather app, it didn't say it was gonna rain. So it was like a crazy thunderstorm. I believe I recorded like a little video, a crazy thunderstorm, and it was ridiculous and rainfall. I said heavy for 10 minutes. Even hell came down, and for 10 minutes, and then second time, it was like I want to say it was like 12 a.m. Midnight. Crazy, lightning, thunderstorms, and it never said on the phone that it was gonna rain. The rain fell down. It was heavy. Like the next day I woke up, the whole bloody the grass in the backyard, my backyard and my front yard, it was all it was dirt. Like it was like the rain was digging up the dirt. That's how heavy it was. Second time the rain came, but it was not heavy, but the lightning and thunders, it's not making sense because it's not even on they're not putting these rains. When they do their weekly report on the weather, they ain't putting they don't show you that. You know. Now I remember there was a video that was going around on how a rain hit a part of, I think it was in America, over there in I want to say it was Kansas. If it was in Kansas, it might have been Kentucky. One of those southern areas, you know, to where the area got hit by crazy rain, and the reporter said the rain it happened so quick, you know, the rain like came suddenly. Like how the fuck the rain came suddenly without being reported on, man. And this devil got those equipments to be able to report these things. And that rain left a big damage in that area, you know. But anyway, it says, "And the great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, and famines and pestilences and fearful sights and great signs shall be there from heaven." And let's jump to verse 25. "And there shall be signs in sun, in the moon, and in stars, up on earth, the stretch of nations." And all these diseases right here you see breaking forth, and it says climate, it connects with climate change, and it's going to leave what? It's going to leave people distressed, because they're going to bring lockdowns again because of climate change. Okay, the stress of nations with perplexity, the sea and the waves rolling. All right, going to the rain. I was talking about tsunamis. You know, it says verse 26: "Man's hearts failing them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming on earth, for the powers of heaven shall be shaken." And then eventually, and when the chariots start showing themselves, man, all right, you people who don't know, you know, who don't know what those chariots are for, you're gonna be scared. You're gonna be terrified because you're gonna think that this is that this is the so-called aliens attacking the Earth, and and we know Easter's gonna cause a fake alien attack, aliens invasion. If that's how you say it, it's gonna cause one of them. But we know, you know, we're gonna know when he causes one of them, because we know how our power is gonna return. When Yahushua comes back, we know what has to happen first, man. But you people don't know our side. Ezekiel chapter 14, verse 21, "For thus said the Lord power, how much more when I send my full soul judgments upon Jerusalem." The sword, Esau is the sword. The famine, they're gonna be famine. shortage of food. They're going, you know what they're gonna blame? Climate change. They know some beast, a beast gonna start changing their habit. The habit, habitat. That's how you say changing from from the place they live, start living in an urban area because the area is being burnt down or flooded. It's a pestilence to cut off from it man and beast. Let's check this nine out here. It says, now this is what the servant Yahweh says. How terrible would it be when all four of those dreadful punishments fall upon Jerusalem? And Jerusalem is, today represents where our people are, which over there in the land of America, okay, South America, all right, and to whatever our people are scattered, man. The Most High is not gonna, let you, wicked Jake, slide off. You know, you're gonna get your judgment. It says, punishments for upon Jerusalem: war, famine, wild animals, and disease, destroying all her people and animals. Okay, and that's something we can see coming right now with this climate change, man, and it's all happening quickly. Matthew 24 verse 7, which is similar to one I read in Luke. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. There shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. Okay, they're going. That's the beginning of what? Sorrows. Birth pains, man. All right. Second Timothy chapter 3 verse 1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. Look at this word perilous time. Paris here. Kaplos. It says hard to do, to take, to reproach, hard to bear, troublesome, dangerous, harsh, fierce, savage. In a strong definition says here, so through the idea of reducing the strength, difficult, i.e., dangerous, or by implication, furious, fierce, perilous. Okay, you see, and we come into those times, man. All right, but what Issa's using right now is that climate change. He's lying to you people, and he's the one causing it. All right. Damn. This is the book of our second Ezra 15 and 5. Behold, said the Lord, I'll bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. And this is what you're seeing. Is plagues being brought forth by Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua using Esau. And Esau is who? The so-called white man. Let's go here, second Ezra chapter 16. Let's go to the point of it. Second Ezra chapter 16 verse 37. Behold, the plagues drew nigh, and are no slack. You see, the plagues drew nigh, and no slack. These plagues gonna keep coming, man. As when a woman with child in the ninth month bring forth a son, 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compares her womb. And these plagues are likened to this 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 great this great pains, okay, of like is likened to when a woman bring forth a child, the things that go through, the pains. All right, it says as when a woman with child in the ninth month bring forth her son, with 2 or 3 hours her birth, great pains compares her womb, the contractions, right? Which pains when a child comes forth, there's like no a moment, you know, those contractions they don't stop, coming, until that baby is born, man. All right. Even so shall know the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the war shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon on every side. You know? So you people out there, man, get used to this. Get used to these plagues you see, being brought forth. Okay, there's gonna be more than this, man. All right, there's another one. Coming. I forget the name of it, but I seen one of the brother share like the symptoms, man. I said, dang, diarrhea, shitting fucking blood. Okay, vomiting blood. Yeah, those things are gonna be happening, man. So that's why you gotta make sure you're in the right side of Yahweh Hashem Yahshua, man. Because if you ain't, those plagues gonna be upon you, okay, for being wicked, for not repenting, and also for speaking against his prophets, man. So with that, Shalom.